That's what they were saying. The reason why they put the 7 in there because they wanted to overflow. Yeah. You know, but why did you change it?
St. James and Holy Cross. That's a vehicle 1861 on the PVTA G2. I told you I'd get one of these. Let's move that stick so that someone else doesn't trip on it. Feels like it's dead, judging by its weight. That's a large park. I don't know how you'd get into it. Oh, there's an entry over there. This is part 67, if I'm counting right. The Holy Cross must be somewhere out nearby. Oh, this is Holy Cross Street. Oh, all right. I thought that referred to a building. We return to residential. At least St. James and El Paso. I think El Paso is on both sides of the street. I don't know what that woman was waiting for. I don't see a bus stop at that tree. Now we get the stop number back. G2, it's faded, and then stop ID 0854. Maybe it was at that tree across. Maybe that tree marks the bus stop. I don't know. I'll assume that El Paso is both sides. Here's the north side of El Paso. I wonder what's that gray house way up there. This returns to residential. I wonder if that building was I wonder what that building does. Well, anyway, on to the next one. Well, before we go, we've returned to residential again. Page in St. James. Here I have to push the walk button. I have to point the camera at a different angle so that I don't film anyone inside their car. Oh, what the... I did not see the light change. I'll have to cut it here due to the music. Page in St. James. Pardon the interruption. The car was playing music very loudly. Here we've got Page is actually behind me. PVTA G2, stop 0835. Couldn't film Page itself due to the loud music playing, and I'd have to yell over it, which I don't want, which I prefer not to, which I prefer not to do, which I prefer not. Someone had the funny idea of putting some lights and sand on the sidewalk. You may have heard me step on it. St. James is Fresno. Fresno is ahead of us and to the left, I think at the left and right, or at least on the right only. They don't have the route and stop number, but this is still the G2, or PVTA G2. A number of light businesses again, along with residential. Nice if you live and work here, then you have a short walk to work. Have the camera pointed this way so I don't pick up their license plate. You never know what people will do. And yes, this is Fresno up here. When I'm filming was there. That's a peek down Fresno. For YouTube security, whatever I'm filming was there before I came, so you don't have to worry about it. I think I need to cut it here though, because sorry to start so close to it. I need to avoid a sensitive area to my right, as denoted by that black fence. This is Page and Prentice opposite. And Prentice is, the sign is right there. Oh good, although it's hard to see, it's G2, stop ID 0794. That's odd. You'd think that on the same route they'd start with like all 08s, and that way you know where you are. And there's the G2 on 1861. Going the other way, obviously. But say if all buses on the, all bus stops on the same street are 08 something, or 08XX, then you know where you are, and can tell someone, then if you've memorized the bus stops, you can tell someone how to find you. Like get off at 0818 and then walk here, or if you got off at 0820, walk this way. There's Prentice going down there. I don't know what that one's called. So, light business again. We have a straight shot to the last one. This is Page and Sargon opposite. That's Page and Sargon about right there. Tree. Nicely maintained sidewalks in this area for the distance we are from downtown. I think they did this one, repaved this one for the bus stop, and then it goes back to the normal. It's the old color for the driveways, and the new color for the walkway is by itself alone. PVTA G2, stop ID 0786. That's odd. You remember me reading some of them as 08 something, right? That's kind of odd. Anyway, except for the restaurants where and that paint store, we're back to residential again. Oh, there's something you don't see every day. A 4th floor. That has to be an apartment building. There's no way anyone could afford that alone. Now, a 2nd floor I can understand, but this is also ideal. Like if you live in that 4th floor and then work at one of these restaurants, that maybe you can afford that, or at least they should. Okay, coming up, we have the signs for I have to stop here due to the music. I would have read those signs.